Hey guys, Zero here. Today I'm playing 6 Days of Sacrifice for the PC. I'll be using ScumVM to play it for convenience. This is the fourth and final game in the Chzo Mythos series. It's the third game chronologically, taking place after Trilby's Notes and before 7 Days of Skeptic. And it should be no surprise by this point that I'll be playing this one blind as well. With all that said, let's get started. Straight to the title, and you can see the symbol in the background there, the same one that we came across in Trilby's Notes. And I will say that this one is going back to the old point and click rather than the text parser that was in the previous game, Trilby's Notes, which, don't get me wrong, I like playing text parser ones. You know, I played lots of Sierra games, including some recent King's Quest LPs and whatnot, but I do like a good old point and click as well. So this goes back to what the other games were, so let's jump into the intro here. And I am playing the special edition. The biggest change is that the ending has some slight expansion to it. Again, I won't know what that extra piece is, but other than that, things like audio, or not audio, but author commentary, which we always turn off, so nothing else major. Yesterday, I saw the body of the bridge keeper engulfed in flame, and I saw the bridge created by 1/3. Tomorrow I saw the soul of the bridge keeper reduced to ash, and I saw the bridge created by 2/3. Today, the mind of the bridge keeper shall meet with its destiny, and I shall see the bridge extend between the realms. And the many children of the king shall leap and dance and sing praise in his name, for great is his wisdom and his benevolence. The Book of the Bridge. I should have done this the moment you came into this world, demon child. May God forgive me for having a part in your creation. Why did you kill me, brother? I helped you when you were injured. I bandaged you when our father made his mistake. No mistake, young one. Now do you see why I tried to keep you away from this creature? It has no understanding of human ways. You're wrong, father. If you'd even given him a chance to be normal. Cease your prattling, Matthew. It's time to put an end to the horror I unleashed. What are you doing, Father? Father, no! Father! Father! "196 years later. 196 years earlier." Left click to walk, right click on hotspots to open menu. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and make some saves here. As I've been doing, we're going to make some temp saves. Even though I'm putting the A in front, even though alphabetically it won't stay that way. So this takes place basically right smack in the middle of all the games. Starting with 5 Days a Stranger, that was 196 years in the past from this point, and 196 years in the future is when 7 Days a Skeptic takes place. Trilby's Notes was like, what, 4 years after 5 Days a Stranger, so still right, very much on that end. But so this is right in the middle of it. It's going to actually, like, both metaphorically and like almost physically here, bridge the gap between these games. So let's go ahead and explore here. I have no idea who we're currently playing, but I guess we'll find out. So, and as I mentioned, it's back to the point and click, so you can look, interact with, converse. We have a journal and a cell phone. I don't think I have anyone to call. Well, I tried to call the door just now. You can also go up to the top here and see, who should I call? Forget it or my office. Unfortunately, we cannot call the Ghostbusters, so forget it. We'll call the office in a sec. Journal stuff will get put in here, I believe, automatically. So that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and let's make a call. Let's try the office. Council Planning Department. Hi, Trish. It's Theo. Hi, Theo. I'm at the ophthalmology building, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around. Well, just hang around reception for a bit. Someone's bound to show up. Cool beans. What if I call you again? Same thing? Alright, so I'm Theo. Alright. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just kind of explore here. That's the way I came in, the way back to the car park. I can't leave until I've spoken with one Mr. Garriott. The climate-controlled environment in here really seems to be making it flourish. There aren't even any cigarette butts in the soil. Some women's magazine put here to help visitors pass the time, I guess. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm not the right demographic. Never mind. Crushed leather. Very nice. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. Well, let's be the first. I hate sitting on leather sofas. The material feels horrible under my body. Alright, I guess not. I can sympathize a little bit. I personally don't like having leather in a car. Gets hot. And just, I don't really care for the feeling of that. A pamphlet. Some kind of pamphlet on ophthalmology. That's the religion whose headquarters I'm currently standing in. Ophthalmology, right? Yeah, I'm saying that correct, right? Can I take it? I'll add it to my journal. To reread items in your journal, click the journal button in the top menu or right-click the journal icon in your inventory. Life becoming a struggle? Need a guiding hand? Want to be part of the world's fastest growing family? Ophthalmology is a religion catered for you, taking the best parts of all previous religions to make a great new way of thinking. Join Ophthalmology today. Sold. Oh, are you Mr. Garriott? Get out of my way, you fool! Mr. Garriott, I'm from the city council? What? My name's Takabe. I phoned you a week ago about running an inspection of your facilities. Oh, yes, I remember. The council has been informed that you may be extending your premises without planning permission. I just need to take a look around to make sure you aren't. Is it completely necessary? It's just a precaution, entirely routine. Could you come back another time? Well, actually, no. I have to get this done before the end of the week, and this is my only free time slot. I see. Is there a problem? No, not at all. Well, why don't I take you up to the elevators and we can tour the building? I'd be obliged. No, there were a few other things. Where's the... Oh! Well then, I guess I've been sacrificed, and it didn't even take 6 days. Day 1. July 24th, AD 2189. I told you I have no idea who he is. Then why should you care? I'm a doctor, for God's sake. It seems terribly convenient. You don't think if he was our agent, we would find a way to get him down here without smashing him to pieces? What are we talking about? A broken neck is not something I call convenient. I guess we're talking about over there. Don't think me a fool. He arrives now, of all times, and you insist it's a coincidence? What else could it be? Ugh. He's awake! Can you hear me? Do you know your name? Can you tell me your name? Takabe. Theodore Takabe. My name's Samantha Hardy. What's happening? How much do you remember? Hey! Stop talking to him. I don't want either of you saying another word until my employer gets here. This man is seriously injured. He has to be returned to the surface and taken to a properly equipped hospital. I will not tell you again. No one leaves. No one breathes a word until my employer tells me what is to be done. God damn you. Not a word. Wait. Guard. That's Trilby, but wait a minute. How is Trilby alive? I assumed this wouldn't have Trilby at all. The first 2 games were Trilby, and they were 4 years apart. 7 Days a Skeptic was a different character. Trilby's involved in the story, but, you know, it's how many years into the future? 400 years, basically. What the heck's going on? Does he have the secret to eternal youth? Alright, so I guess we're playing as Samantha? No, I am still playing as him. Okay, she's wearing the spectacles and lab coat that denotes a scientific choice of career. The small, unwashed medical cot is spotted with very familiar-looking blood. Yeah, my blood. Can't look at anything else but ourselves. See, this is going to be so much nicer than the text parser and Trilby's notes. I can just hover to find things. Of course, unless there's like a pixel hunt I have to do, but hopefully not. It appears to be a touchscreen console of some kind. Seems that something is banging on the door from the other side. Probably belongs to the chief medical officer. The papers on it seem to be in disarray. It looks like it's been used to burn documents. And evidence! Oh, speaking of, looks like an official memo. The bottom half has been burnt off. It's a large cupboard for storing medical supplies and records. Guards! A tall and athletic man, physically in his early 30s, wearing absurdly old-fashioned clothes. I don't see anything interesting. Ma'am? Psst. Samantha looks at me questioningly. Stop communicating. Mouth the word employer. Point to the guard. Point to the door in the north wall. Point to the console, desk, privacy screen. Samantha shrugs and shakes her head, indicating she doesn't think she can reason with or defeat the man. She shrugs. How about the console? She's just going to shrug. She shakes her head and mouths the word password. Ooh. Point to the desk. Get away from there. My. Point to the privacy screen. Samantha shrugs. She has no idea how to activate it. I'm going to mouth the word employer. She points at me, then mimes cutting her throat meaningfully. Okay. How about mouth the word password? Samantha shrugs. She has no idea. Well, thanks a lot, Samantha. You've been a big help. I'll just quietly bleed to death here now. I bounced myself gently to test the mattress, and a jolt of pain ran up my spine. That would violate her personal space somewhat. I can't move from this spot. Right, well, can I call someone? Who should I call? Dude, the police! My office. Nothing but static. I can't get an outside signal, if we're underground. Which means it's gonna be the same for the police. Damn it. Can I talk to the guard? Please. Quiet. You can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. Trilby, what happened, man? You used to be cool. You changed, man. Who? Quiet. You can explain yourself to my employer. I need quiet. Urgh. What's the matter now? His condition may still be degrading. The facilities here are very understocked. Move aside. I'm going to check him. Aha! You've come too close. Now I've got you. There's a slip of paper extruding from his front waistcoat pocket. Hey! Hey! I wasn't done staring at you. I don't see any problems. Yeah, well, I'm gonna... Ugh! Alright, I'm gonna quickly fucking... You know, I don't know if this pickpocketing him's gonna work. Isn't he a thief? Shouldn't he know? I take the slip of paper from his pocket while he leans over. He doesn't seem to notice. Trilby, you're slipping. Punch him. Ah, shit. He walked away. Oh, I didn't read what that last one was. Dang it. Hold up. Crap. Okay, I need to... Oh, wait, here's the paper. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Crap. Well, I'm sure... Whatever. It's flavor text. Can I give her the paper? I palm the note to Samantha. She glances at it, then nods in understanding and pockets it. Alright, so now can she go to the console? Privacy screen. That won't help you. I can't see you, but there's only one way out of there. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, privacy screen. Ah, okay. Future technology. Um, Now what, though? Let's, to the console. The door to the north wall. Okay, door to the north wall. Oh, shit! You. I remember you. Oh, God! Don't look. But what's going on? Don't look. Looks like we're loose again. Can you walk? Just about. It hurts a lot. How much do you remember? Look, I'm just a council inspector. I was sent here to run an inspection on the building. Some lunatic upstairs pushed me down the elevator shaft. Then I wake up here. Can you please explain to me what the hell is going on? You fell to the very bottom of the shaft. You are now within an underground laboratory complex. What do the ophthalmologists need it for? Ophthalmology is a front, a money-making, crowd-pleasing facade to disguise the true organization, which is a cult. They call themselves the Order of Blessed Agonies. Oh, yeah. A bunch of masochistic freaks who worship some mad death god. Okay, so why do they have a laboratory complex? Do you mind if I ask? Why were you sent to inspect the building? The police told us they received a tip that the cultists were building something. Since they didn't have planning permission, I had to see if there was any truth to it. It seems there was. This complex isn't documented in any of our records of the site. I think you better talk to Janine. I have a feeling you're the person she's been waiting for. Who? The other prisoner. She and I were being held captive down here by one of the cultists. You mean the man who was guarding us? Where did he go, anyway? The man in the hat was just a mercenary, I think, hired to guard the place. Our captor is still around somewhere. Janine and I are only just escaped from our cell this morning. We were looking for a way out when you arrived. I dragged you in here and the guard found me. We've got to call the police. No can do until we get to the surface. Something's blocking our communications. But with the three of us against one man, we should be able to negotiate our way out. Janine's supposed to be finding us some weapons. Find her. I apologize for placing a burden on you in your current state, but I have urgent matters to see to. Dr. Hardy, what happened to the guard? What was behind the door? Why didn't you let me see? Find Janine. Once the cultist is our hostage, I will have time to answer all your questions. Well, what a freaking, actual opening to this. We killed Trilby, or what seemed to be him. I'm still not quite sure how he's looking like he's in his 30s when 96 years have passed since the first game. I've lain around that thing long enough. If I touch it now. It's too technical for me to operate. Oh no, we're going to be limping around this whole time here. Let's grab that burnt paper. I'll add it to my journal. From Alkalite Garrett to Alkalite de Raven. You had 2 T's before, didn't you? Our preparations are complete. Feel free to evacuate yourself and your staff when you have finished burning your records, but make sure Canning and the prisoners remain. Our master will also remain and make his own arrangements. I will evacuate last when I have given the building and complex a final inspect. Oh, because it was burned for the bottom. Can I grab out of the bin? Nothing in it but ashes. Anything in the desk? All the drawers are empty, like they've been emptied in a hurry. It's full of medical supplies I have absolutely no idea how to use. Oh, nice. We can see. Was that there before the guard was chased off? I don't remember. I really don't want to touch it. I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Oh, okay. We're going to full on go into a whole area. Will this open for us or no? Probably not. Oh, it actually did. I'm a little surprised. Shelves presumably for the storage of medical supplies. They are completely bare. The boxes are all empty. It's like this room was just stripped of everything useful and departed in a hurry. As I suspected, it's empty. Giving me false hope that there's going to be something in there for me. Okay, so this connects just to here. Storage. Storage. Med bay. Spectacles. Oh, these are my glasses. They must have been left here when I was pulled out of the elevator shaft. One of the lenses is smashed. The other is carved out of shape. I'll take the intact one and discard the rest. Now, can I look at my own inventory? No. Huh. Okay. Oh, my mother always says I had the hands of a pianist. Oh, maybe I can. Right-click again to examine it. Yeah, it says it there. Okay, that makes sense. One of the lenses for my spectacles carved out of shape. It seems to have some magnifying properties now. Oh. And then I'll just look at that. Can I... Who should I call? No, it's the same thing. Okay. Man, are we going to have to limp the entire game? Samantha, can't you do something about my busted-ass leg? Samantha. Dr. Hardy? Dr. Hardy, sorry. Have you gotten the weapons off Janine yet? You must hurry. We may not have long to act against our captor. Well, speaking of not having very long, that intro actually took quite a bit, but, we technically solved, like, what? One puzzle? Getting the guard off our backs, a.k.a. getting him killed. But we're going to go ahead and, I know it's kind of weird, but we're going to go ahead and call this apart here. As usual, I'm going to keep these around 20 minutes or so. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and fully start exploring this complex here and see what we can find and see if we can find Janine and get ourselves some weapons. So I'll see you then.